great students.
Professor K. Veerabhadram Garu, born on 15/4/1962 in Visakhapatnam. His father is late Mr. A. Kondaraju, who was special grade deputy collector, and his mother, late Mrs. A. Hemavati. He studied his 7th to 9th standard in Mrs. ABN College High School, Visakhapatnam, and completed his 10th standard in Srikakulam and intermediate at BBK College, Visakhapatnam. He has done his BE in Geetham. He is first batch distinguished alumni. He done his ME and PhD in Andhra University. He was married to Mrs. K. B. Madhuri, presently serving as Dean and Member Governing Council, Gayatri Group of Institutes. They were blessed with a daughter, Mrs. K. Sai Divya. She is married to Mr. T. Murali, and they both are working as network engineers at Denver, Colorado, USA. He joined as teaching assistant in Department of Civil Engineering, Geetham Engineering College in September 1988. He then worked as assistant professor in Department of Civil. He was promoted as associate professor. Later, he worked as systems analyst in United States of America, USA, in Environmental Pollution Control Agency. Later, he joined as professor in Department of Science, Geetham. Later, he has been sent on leave as professor in Vishaka Institute of Technology and Science, WITS, Sodhyam, Visakhapatnam, from August 2009 to 2011. He worked as professor in Department of Civil Engineering, Geetham University, Visakhapatnam, from August 2011 to till date. He has been appointed as Director of Student Affairs for Geetham University, and he successfully served for 8 long years. During his tenure as director, he was instrumental in initiating the formation and function of several student activities like USAP, Kalakriti, Rotaract, NSS, etc. Besides that, Bhadram Garu research interests are pollution and noise control and design of sludge in sewage tanks. He also served as very active industrialist consultant to many public sector undertakings like VPT, BSP, PHP, SPHPCL, etc. He was awarded as the best teacher by JNTU Kakinada in 2020. He was awarded best organizer by Rotary Club Visakhapatnam for participating in Rotary Mela and creating environmental awareness program. I now invite Dr. D. Mukungaru, Dean Sir, and the other faculty members to join for the felicitation to Professor K. Veera.
this hall, respected Vijay, engineer, Bhadram, and my most dearest faculty, whom I know since last 8 decades, and faculty of the civil engineering department, teaching and non-teaching staff. Yes, yeah, first of all, thank you very much for giving me invitation to come with you today to share some feelings on this superannuation function. First of all, I am proud to say that I am also a first class student of this institute. It is known as 55 by 56. We know how it has been transformed from Freetown area, from product school to this grandeur of this infrastructure of this institute. As a student from 1984, as a faculty 84 to 2000, so I have a strong bonding with the institute. Whenever I am here, I always feel that I have been to my place. That's the kind of the bonds we have to the institute first. And coming to Bhadram, yes, we have traveled right from 80 to till date, 42 long years. Great friendship, a colleague, family friend, more than that. Strong relationships with us exist till now. And hopefully, pass to same friendship, pass on to my children, who their children, so that this saga goes. Dr. Mukul, yes, majority of the civil, we have this pleasure as a student of the institute, and also as now in the administrative capacity, and for inviting me here. Balaji, myself, Y.S. Prabhakar, the first people to land in this institute, which will walk, I think, my nostalgia goes back. Studying 2-3 days, morning classes there, evening classes here. All those kind of shell-like structures still exist, which gives back to our memories. Thank you for the Department of Civil Engineering, in particular the management of IPE Institute, for inviting me, giving me this time to share with us. Thank you, Bhadram. Retirement only by age. Age defies this. But your services, the community of civil department in general, and maybe services that we have it, we see. Thank you very much.
Classmate గురించి వీరభద్రం గారు నేను 1999లో జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. అప్పుడు వైబ్రెంట్గా వీరభద్రం గారు, వీరభద్రరావు గారు అండ్ ఆ కొలీగ్స్ అందరితో ఉన్న ఇంట్రాక్షన్. సో అట్ ది అవుట్సెట్ ఐ థింక్ బీయింగ్ ఏ ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్ ఆఫ్ గీతం, ఎస్పెషల్లీ సివిల్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్, we know formal consideration of superannuation. We consider that for family members there is no retirement. So it is an open welcome from Department of on behalf of Department of Civil Engineering. Thank you, sir. And I think we take the blank check offer that Professor Bhadram Sir will be continued his support even after this day, right? I think we know he has already promised that it's only formal function, and I think I am really proud to become a colleague of a good professor like Professor K. Veera. Normally, a good professor will have 3 dimensions, like good in research, good in teaching, good in consultancy. But we reach to 5th dimension. 4th dimension is interaction to student, 5th dimension is cultural activity. You give any assignment, commitment is such a level that we need not supervise. We will take care of everything. I think he has potential to rise to occasions or expectations of the administration and higher authorities. I have seen him. We think that it is very difficult, but he coolly completes the task above the expectations of all, especially student activities. Being a director of student affairs is not an easy task. Many people will say students are like a brahmachari satamarkataha. ఒక కోర్టుని హ్యాండిల్ చేయడం కష్టం. అలాంటి సతమరకటహ ఆఫ్ యూ కెన్ నేమ్ thousands of students in successfully completed that task. I think some of the videos reflects that how involvement is. One simple example I give the quote that in online teaching, many like me also complains that some students even after calling they won't respond. Right? But I have seen in all classes which he have taken, including offline to online, he will not give up until every student responds to and say that I have understood. So, like that, narration of these qualities are infinite, I can say. As I said, being a teacher normally will have many qualities, but as Raymond's shooting, they have saying that if you wear, you will become a complete man. Like he is a complete man with all qualities. Whatever we normally narrate is more than above. I think I don't have any words to give an example. Teacher, researcher, consultancy, student commitment, motivation to student, you name, the list is infinite. I think Professor Bhadram Sir, I am really proud to become associate with you and also have a hospitality, okay, interacting with fellow colleague and the student, anyone. The hospitality is ultimate. His untiring efforts, I think he has been and he will be in the hearts of everyone whoever is associated. And whenever an open offer is given to bad students, everyone is ignited. We would like to participate. Okay, one is best example is Albany homecoming. Okay, so we have relied and we have taken the help of Professor Veera Sir. The moment he puts his request into the social media, I think responses are thousands. So that overwhelming response he won. And I think we are really proud to be here, sir. I think we request you to continue your help and association in future also. Thank you, sir.
They are all born more or less the same year. And you are been given a very long time, 1986, right? And again, the sign is much less than a business department. All the faculty put together, if I remember correctly, is 1.72 in 1978. Before that, we all used to sit in the same room, not in different rooms, different branches. That's how we started our journey. Coming to Professor Bhadram, we used to work with them. We used to go to classes by discussing. And sometimes we used to prepare also at the time we are preparing for the APC competitive examination. All of us got selected, but still we didn't join. That is a different story. That's how we used to interact and learn also. And when I'm being a registrar, he is doing his services as Director of Student Affairs to the best of his effort. And really to the memorable times where he served day and night. And he has given his best in those 8 years. We are really proud to have such faculty in our department, senior faculty from various disciplines. And I pray God to give him good health and prosperity. And he will do his best to the second innings from there. And I also request him to associate with the department in the best possible way so that his ideas, his services will be useful to the department and to other students. And I am here with Professor Bhadram, whom we have said very closely. He has attended this function. I sincerely thank him for making it possible to attend this function. Thank you, thank you.
Notice why I am not touching the mic.
Yeah.
Because this opportunity was given to me by Professor Veera. He used to drag me or teach me like Geetam Suma. He kept that name. By the way, I am Veera Gopal. I am from chemistry department, sir. And I think I am due to the respected dean. I belong to Geetam Institute of Science. But my administrative experience in Veera started with city engineering. The first one is Professor Bhadram Sir and the second one is Professor Balaji Garu, and the third one is Professor Narendra Garu, and the last one is Professor Veera Garu, and administrative questions, Deputy Director, Institute Director, Student Affairs. I am really privileged working with you, Professor Veera Garu, and what I learned from Veera Garu in my association, how he deals with the pressure. Pressure is not from the heights, not from VC, not from pro-VC or anything. Pressure from the President Garu. I hope most of you are aware that President Garu, and very high pressure from the student community. How he handles very smoothly. Quickly I will tell you two instances so that you can understand how he is to handle the pressure. One day we got a letter from President Garu, his letter to Veera to look into. That's all. To Veera to look into. That letter is with me, and I am the Deputy Director, he is the Director, and if any letter comes in for any event or program, we have to plan it. He is not touching the letter, he is simply ignoring that letter. I am a little bit excited because I am a chap and he is very senior. Sir, why you are ignoring the President letter? Just wait another 2 minutes and watch, he said. Then another 2 minutes later, President are calling him. One fellow is coming to meet you, don't do anything. Why? The purpose is he wants to conduct Birds Festival in Geetam University. Birds Festival has nothing to do with our Geetam University, but it is an obligation to me. If I say no, he is going to eat my brain. But if he eats your brain, you know how to handle. So you please ignore that. That is the first one. Coming to the student community, the first few days when I was Deputy Director in Student Affairs, at this juncture I would like to say any organization, Student Affairs is the most toughest. I think Veera understand and agree with me. It's a very toughest one, just like the amount of cash in civil. It is too low in concentration, very difficult. Too high, also very difficult. It's difficult to handle them. In the initial moments, one student came to me, he said, Bhadram Sir, Shankar Mahadev agreed, sir. He said, Shankar Mahadev, I am a little bit excited because I am very fast. Oh, Shankar Mahadev, national award winner, is celebrity, is coming to Geetam, means we are going to blast Geetam like anything. He is not having, his eyebrows are not going up. Like that, yeah. He used to say that, why you are leaving like that, Shankar Mahadev, just wait another 2 minutes and just watch. That fellow came back and sir, Shankar Mahadev agreed to send his son Siddharth Mahadev to Geetam campus. Because Siddharth Mahadev is 1 lakh budget, Shankar Mahadev is 50 lakh budget. So at the end of the day, we used to think about Goddess Lakshmi only because we don't have the funding for student affairs. Somehow or other, we have to manage just to upgrade the needs of the institute. Siddharth Mahadev said, what is Siddharth Mahadev? I am also due to films, you are also due to films. We don't know. So we asked one, besides that we have academic affairs department, that clerk we asked, who is Siddharth Mahadev? She said he sang recently one song, sir, which is a Bunny song, very famous like that. Oh, someone, if he comes to Geetam, at least majority of the students might be knowing him. So let us give approval like that. So like this, he handles the pressure like anything. And another incident was one girl was literally she demanded Mr. Veera, you have to accept, otherwise I will say. She sat in front of me till overnight. So we left on that day, conceived that particular student, her name is Priyanka. What she is thinking, she wants to now invite one band. That is, which we are not interested because when the band people comes there to do a lot of mischief in the campus, that is the main problem. Another important problem, any cultural program occurs, when the Punjabi dance comes, I also feel tension, more tension he feels. Because in the Punjabi dance, a boy touches the girl. That is a problem. So we have to curtail it in the scrutiny itself. So there is a biggest problem. Later we have to receive the pressure. Somehow or other, Professor Balaji and Professor Bhadram was the last weapon for us. When they don't hear, we used to send them to their chambers. So nowadays, no way I'm seeing the change maker in campus. Boy and girl are touching like anything. So we are, whenever we are walking now, we are surprised what is going on here. So I'm not saying that. But one thing I tell you, see, we can change the nature of the student community, all the image. Last 2.5 decades, undoubtedly, the role of civil engineering is tremendous. We have to give a big effort. Professor Narendra, Professor Balaji, Professor Veera, you look at the champions, these people are instrumental in many changes in the Indian University, which I feel so proud. So why I am very fond of this civil engineering department is the last resort is Dr. Chandan. We worked many research papers also. This morning also Chandan ate my brain. Sir, you have to come and you have definitely I will come. He is my big brother. Definitely I will come. So, but the positive points I had, the negative point is how to handle the pressure. That is the first one, and how to give respect. I admit here one fact. Whenever any program is over, he and me, we went to MEP Colony Double Road, we used to take Bhadram milk. So if I miss it, he will scold like anything, including the Sanskrit also. So you have to come like that. That is how he used to nourish even the colleagues also. There is no disparity, I am the director, you are the deputy director like that. Even you see, meeting the collector is a wonderful opportunity to any one of us. But sometimes such opportunities also used to give to me. So that is how the leaders, I learned a lot from Professor Veera. And whenever the president MPS Muthu says anything, how cleverly he will convince, I think, so many issues. I think student affairs is the only department that used to receive so many confidential mails on faculty, on anyone. If the student not liking anything, they immediately they'll make a mail. One copy we used to get it on faculty also. But how cleverly he mails. Let us suppose if 10 mails comes from a faculty, how to handle. One mail comes from a faculty, how to handle. So cleverly, he is having one diary. You won't give that diary to anyone. In that diary, who will he will write. So 10 mails comes on a faculty, management, how to handle. That's a very secret. Slowly will go to management bubble and slowly will tackle the issues. And like that, many issues he tackled. Directly confidential letters to Murthy without knowing the vice chancellor also. Such tremendous issues he solved. I think the progress of the university is 100. No doubt, the department occupies minimum 50% for the past 2 years. I am the experience on how they handled many cases. Great Professor Bhadram Sir, Professor Veera, Professor Narendra, Professor Balaji, and they literally differ the image of the institute. Like this is the branch where we can see the flower also. It is visible. This is only the branch which is visible. So in there it is visible. That is also a very interesting thing. So thank you very much, lastly, Dr. Mohan and all faculty members of the civil engineering department for giving me a small person like me in this particular project. Thank you. God will give you happiness, and I congratulate the next chapter in his life, whatever it may be. Definitely he is rocking. You see now how he is looking. I am looking old. I am looking tired, but he is not tired. He is retired. That's it.
Professor Bhadram used to mentor me, and even within the 1 week he called me to his home, and then he used to give the guidance and other things. So Professor Bhadram and our seniors here to this particular question. So coming to Professor Bhadram, we call him as in our room we call him as a champion. So he's a champion in teaching, research, and then consultancy and this one. So in teaching, I observed actually during the student defense this one director, even with the two members team, we used to conduct 2 programs per day, and even though he's busy, he used to take 2 subjects. So we never miss the classes actually. On time we will be done, and we are running the meetings and so we spent actually the last 2 years actually we had a very great relationship in our courses room. I observed very closely when someone was mentioning the patient is I need to learn from him the patience and non-controversial. One more thing is non-controversial. So coming to this commitment, actually even in the last 1 month or so, he has proposed a new equipment for the environmental lab. So I said, you are going, why you want to propose now? He said, from last 3 years I am proposing this. This is my dream of getting the new equipment and other things. And he has completed, even yesterday also, the one student, he gave the project work and then he has completed yesterday. And then spot valuation. See, till the last day he used to spot valuations are is completed. So that is his commitment. And we miss his hospitality actually. In the ground floor entire, all the faculty, those who know Professor Bhadram, every day he used to arrange snacks and social. We miss you, sir, and all the best for your second years.
Colleagues. One man and myself associated so much. In fact, during my early days also, with him in the laboratory, mathematics lab. So he was doing a project with the steel plant, shop. So interestingly, I asked him, what is he explained to me what is the project and how we have to do things like that. Till then I was not exposed to it. So later I observed from him. And the second thing, the second interesting thing, when I was referring some of the literature, I found very interesting paper authored by him on Ramadan proceedings, which is conducted by science. It read about the noise levels in various places of Vizag. And interestingly, one very interesting point was the peak hours from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock at Diamond Park. So this was a very interesting point, and the paper was authored by Bhadram. And other important thing is, I was fortunate, sir. I was working very closely with him during the 1080 Park takeover by government. At the time, Chief Minister California is personally visited and Veera has given me. He has dedicated the park to Veera. So I was also fortunate to associate with him. There was besides that, lot of interactions, many things that I was always learning. I wish him all the best. I wish that he is healthy always. That's more important. During the COVID time, he called me personally. We had to attend to rather car, call, interacting with him. I could do a little bit whatever I could do. And we are very fortunate that he is recovered. And God has given him a second innings. Healthy. I wish him a very, very healthy and happy next. Thank you.
I started in 96. As a student, I started my career with at the time he was the faculty and he was teaching air pollution at every level. Up to completion of my MSc, he guided well, and presently I am working in the air pollution only. And after that, he left for USA assignment. After during his tenure in USA also, he gave me mail. How are you, Shiresh? How are you? And what are you doing? I think now you are in the department. So he was very much keen about the faculty members as well as the students also. And once he returned back from USA, then we started, we came back to same department, and we worked for so many consultancy. And in that, one is the Coca-Cola beverages, and another one is the UBO at Ranasthalam. We done for the solid waste management as well as the air pollution for Visakhapatnam Port Trust and so many works. And he was very much interested when we are inviting any function. Even my sister's marriage held at Bopali. On that day, around night 9:30, 12 o'clock, he visited and gave his blessings, and immediately returned back. That is his concern. Once we are giving any invitation or something, and he promised also, definitely I will come for your sister's marriage, and after that he also attended my marriage also. Bhadram Garu, we are missing you, but as a senior faculty member, we require your support, and not in the civil department as well as the environment also. And Srinivas Garu also same, he conveyed the message because he is having some meeting at the DST people. Thank you, and wish you all the best for the rest of your retired life. Almost all the people have said that retirement is not the end. So we are eagerly waiting for your support in the future endeavors. Thank you one and all.
My association was as a student. As a student to Sir, he taught us surveying. Sir and Sir both used to teach us for the laboratory. We used to be in the field, and both used to come and explain, and that was a very good experience. Maybe present students are missing that part. So that was our experience. And after that, as a colleague, Sir was helping us. Most of the time I was associated with him in the alumni as an alumni coordinator. I used to associate with him. So he used to guide me a lot. And also, yesterday, day before yesterday, we had a project work reviews. So that was an extraordinary research, I could say that, where it would be very useful for the agriculture, that means farmers, especially, with the industrial waste, how we could utilize that industrial waste for agricultural purpose. That was the, research that he has done, and it was very enlightening, actually, and it could be as a patent also if you could work more on that. So that was really, his knowledge is really very useful to the society. And one more thing is, his nature-wise, when I associated with him, he's very humble, very peacefully he normally interact. He doesn't, though it is though we have a lot of requirement at that particular time, but he handles it very peacefully, humbly, very peacefully, I could say that. He doesn't give any pressure. Do it, that would be enough. That was what I could say. The humble nature is what we can really get from him. And that's I would. And one thing is, yes, we during the COVID, this is the second life that God has given, because most of them, I mean, even our students, we lost some of our students, we lost some of our student parents, but God has really given you a good life, sir. I think the second innings, it should be very healthy, peaceful, and each and every moment, I think you could enjoy each and every moment, whatever you're doing.
One message from JNTUK, Murali Krishna has sent to me, it will be displayed out there. So that clearly shows his association with not only with Etam fellow faculties, also outside JNTU and other university also. By that time I was assistant professor. Then parallelly we became directors. I was IPS and he was student affairs, and we closely worked, and I saw his caliber. I used to enjoy it. There is no doubt whatever the speakers have said. I don't know much about the teaching as concerned, but I was the head of the department.
మాతృదేవ పితృదేవ ఆచార్యదేవ 3 words స్టార్టింగ్లో చెప్పినప్పుడు జస్ట్ శ్లోక్స్ అంతే. నేను తెలుగులో మాట్లాడతాను. సో తెలుగులో మాట్లాడితేనే వీరభద్రం సార్ గురించి అండ్ నా ఫ్యాకల్టీ అందరి గురించి మనస్ఫూర్తిగా మాట్లాడుకోగలను. సారీ. టీచర్ మా ఫీలింగ్ ఫేస్ చేస్తుంది. టీచర్ స్టార్టింగ్లో తిట్టడం, కసరడం, పనిష్ చేయడం, ఇవన్నీ చూసేసరికి ఏంటి ఫ్యాకల్టీకి మేమంటే ఇష్టం ఉంటుందేమో, ఫ్యాకల్టీకి మా మీద పర్సనల్ ప్రెజ్ ఉంటుందేమో, లేదంటే నేనంటే పడదేమో, మా స్టూడెంట్ బాగా చదువుతాడు కాబట్టి తనంటే బాగా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ చూపుతారేమో ఆ స్టూడెంట్ మీద. సో ఇలాంటివన్నీ డౌట్స్ అనేది మా మైండ్లో రోల్ అవుతుంది. సో అందులో నేను కూడా యాక్చువల్గా ఏంటంటే అర్హత అనేది ఒకటి ఉంటుంది, ఎలిజిబిలిటీ. సో ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి ఇలాంటి గొప్ప గొప్ప వాళ్ళ ముందు నిల్చోవడం అనేది అర్హత అనేది నాకు లేదు, కానీ సార్ కోసం రావాల్సి వచ్చింది. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ థ్యాంక్ఫుల్ ఫర్ దిస్. ఈ ముఖ్య ఈ క్వశ్చన్లో ఏ విధమైన సార్ భద్రం సార్ ఇక్కడ మాట్లాడాలంటే నాకు అసలు నిల్చోవడానికి చాలా ఇది. సో సార్ కోసం కంపల్సరీ షేర్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఎలిజిబిలిటీ అంటారు సార్, కాలేజ్లో చాలా యాక్టివిటీస్ వేణుగోపాల్ సార్ చెప్పినట్టు స్టూడెంట్స్తో నరకం చూసేవారు ఎవరంటే నారాయణ స్టూడెంట్ వాళ్ళు సార్. వస్తుంది కళా యాక్టివిటీ వస్తుంది సార్, లేదంటే ఒక ఈవెంట్ చేద్దాం లైక్ టెక్నికల్ ఆర్ నాన్ టెక్నికల్ కల్చరల్ లేదు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇప్పుడు టెక్నికల్గా వచ్చేసరికి ఈడబ్ల్యూపీ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆడతారు, ఇంజనీర్స్ వితౌట్ బార్డర్ అని చెప్పి అండ్ కంటెంపరీ స్టార్ట్ చేశారు. దానికి నన్ను ప్రెసిడెంట్ లైక్ స్టూడెంట్ చాప్టర్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ చేశారు. ఆ టైంలోని చేపల పాటలో బయట వాళ్ళు ఆ టైంలో నా ప్రెసిడెంట్ నౌ ఈజ్ వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ వెంకయ్యనాయుడు గారి ద్వారా నాకు అప్రిషియేషన్ దొరికింది. సో మై ఫస్ట్ అచీవ్మెంట్ అది. సో దానికి భద్రం సార్ పర్మిషన్స్, భద్రం సార్ నాకు సరే ఇలా వెళ్తాం సార్ అంటే ఏం పర్వాలేదు చేయండి సార్. నన్ను ఆ రోజుల్లో పీసీ గారి దగ్గర తీసుకెళ్ళి సార్తో నాకు కల్పించి సార్ ఈ 10,000 రూపీస్ క్యాష్ ప్రైజ్ ఆ రోజు మా వెంకయ్యనాయుడు గారి చేతిలో వచ్చింది. అది మా ఫస్ట్ అచీవ్మెంట్. సెకండ్ అచీవ్మెంట్ ఏంటంటే సో సార్ చెప్పినట్టు ప్రెసిడెంట్ సార్ ప్రెజర్ చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది సార్. మూర్తి సార్ సో స్టూడెంట్గా నాకు చాలా తక్కువ, మీరు ఎన్నో చూస్తుంటారు. బట్ మూర్తి సార్ ఏదైతే యుఎస్లో అలుమ్నై మీట్కి కాలేజ్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ కోసం అతను వెళ్ళిందో ఆ మీట్కి ఒక వీడియో మొత్తం కాలేజ్ మొత్తం గీతం డే 1 నుంచి టిల్ ద డే గీతం ఏంటి, గీతంలో ఒక చేంజ్ ఎలా ఉన్నది, ఎలా డెవలప్ అయింది, ఇవన్నీ కూడా నాకు ఒక వీడియో రూపంలో కావాలని చెప్పి ఆ ప్రెషర్ సార్ పెట్టడం జరిగింది. ఆ ప్రెషర్ పెట్టినప్పుడు సార్కి అసలు సో వేణుగోపాల్ సార్ చెప్పినట్టు వేణుగోపాల్ సార్ ఆ రాజ్కుమార్ సార్ రాజవర్మ సార్ ఇద్దరు టెన్షన్ అయ్యారు ఎలాగలా ఇవన్నీ కాదని అని చెప్పి. ఎలిజిబిలిటీ అన్నాను కదా సార్, ఎలిజిబిలిటీ ఇదే అర్హత లేని నన్ను అంటే నాకే కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ లేదు పిలిచారు క్యాబిన్కి. బయట నుంచి ఉన్న రమేష్ సార్ ఉన్నారు. ఏమో ఎక్కడికి వచ్చామంటే ఏమో సార్ భద్రం సార్ పిలిచేవాడిని. ఓకే లోపలికి వెళ్ళాను. ఫస్ట్ నీకు రిజిస్టర్ సార్ అపాయింట్మెంట్ ఉంది, నువ్వు రెడీగా ఉంటాను. నేను క్లాసులకే సరిగ్గా నేను రిజిస్టర్ సార్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి నేనేం ఓపెన్ జరుగుతుంది. సరే ఓకే అని చెప్పి వెళ్ళాము. సార్ తీసుకెళ్ళారు. సార్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ సార్ నాకు కోసం స్టూడెంట్స్ ఇద్దరిని నేను అసైన్ చేశాను సార్. నేను భాష సార్ మన సివిల్ డిపార్ట్మెంటే ఈ కెన్ హ్యాండిల్ సార్ అని చెప్పి నాలో లేని కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఇతను మాకు ఆ రోజు చెప్పారు. వచ్చి నా లైఫ్లో ఫస్ట్ టైం నేను ఫ్లైట్ ఎక్కింది సార్ వాళ్ళే. నాకు ప్రెసిడెంట్ సార్ పడుతుందని చెప్పి నాకు ఫ్లైట్ టికెట్స్ అండ్ నాకు ఇచ్చిన అకామిడేషన్ హైదరాబాద్ గీతం క్యాంపస్లో మూర్తి సార్ ఏదైతే రూమ్లో ఉంటారో ఆ రూమ్ నాకు అలౌట్ చేశారు. అదొకటి. అండ్ తమ్మారెడ్డి సార్ నాకు బెంగళూరు క్యాంపస్ విజిట్ కోసం వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఐ డోంట్ నో అసలు ఏమీ తెలియదు. సో ఆ టైంలో తమ్మారెడ్డి సార్ నాకు హెల్ప్ చేశారు. సో తమ్మారెడ్డి సార్ నాకు గుర్తుపెట్టుకున్నారో లేదో కూడా తెలియదు. సో అతను హెల్ప్ చేశారు. అండ్ కల్చరల్ యాక్టివిటీస్కి వచ్చేసరికి సార్ గుసాకను కళాకృతి అనో నేను క్లాసుల్లో తక్కువ బయట ఎక్కువ ఉండేవాడిని. అలా ఉండేసరికి ఏంటంటే ఎప్పుడో దగ్గర ఏదో క్యాంటీన్ దగ్గర బయట ఎక్కడ బైక్ మీద కూర్చొని ఫ్రెండ్స్తో రిచార్జ్ చేసినప్పుడు 7246 డిస్కౌంట్స్ అన్నీ కలుసుకుంది. అమ్మో కార్ వస్తుంది అని చెప్పి పిల్లలైతే కార్ ఎక్కించుకొచ్చేది. నువ్వు కార్ ఎక్కరా అని చెప్పి కార్ ఎక్కించుకునేవాళ్ళు. సరే ఏమో ఎందుకు కార్ ఎక్కించుకో డిపార్ట్మెంట్ తీసుకొచ్చి నువ్వు ముందు క్లాస్కి వెళ్ళరా, నీకు ఎట్లా సరిగ్గా ఉండదు, మళ్ళీ నువ్వు నా దగ్గరికి వస్తావు ఏం సీన్ రా అని. సో ఏం నా ఫస్ట్ ఏఎంసీ 20. అండ్ తెలిసిందే కల్చరల్ యాక్టివిటీస్కి టెక్నికల్ యాక్టివిటీస్కి ఇప్పుడు మమ్మీ డాడీ టైప్ సార్. డాడీ ఏమో శుభ్రంగా చదువుకో ఇది చేయి అది చేయి బాగా ఉండాలంటారు. అలాంటి డాడీ వచ్చేసి నాకు కేవలం మమ్మీ వచ్చేసి ఫోన్ చేస్తారు బాబాయ్ ఉంది సరదాగా ఏదో ఇష్టపడుతున్నాడు బైక్ కొనేసి కార్ కొనేసి మమ్మీ అది భద్రం సార్. ఈ రెండింటి మా మమ్మీ డాడీ లవ్ సార్. ఆ రోజు మనకి ప్రెషర్ అంటున్నాను బట్ సీరియస్గా చెప్తున్నా. ఈ రోజు ఏమైందంటే అది ఆ బేస్మెంట్ ఆ ఫౌండేషన్ అనేది స్ట్రాంగ్గా ఉండడం వల్ల ఈ రోజు ఎలిజిబిలిటీ మీ ముందు నిల్చునేది వచ్చింది. జస్ట్ స్మాల్ థింగ్ అంతే. బాగా ఇస్తారైనా నగలేస్తారైనా వాళ్ళు కనిపిస్తే అమ్మో నేను నా పరిస్థితి సార్ ముందు నిల్చోడానికి అలా ఉండేది. సార్ సార్ వస్తే మీరు ఈ రోజు కూడా అమ్మో సార్ అని చెప్పి మాట్లాడడం కూడా మాకు అలా ఉంటుంది మా పొజిషన్. సో ఇప్పుడు మేము అప్లై చేస్తుంది అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్లో సివిల్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ ఉన్నంత వరకు తెలియలేదు. ఏంటి ఇంత స్ట్రిక్ట్గా ఉంటుందా, కాలేజ్ ఇలా ఉంటుందా, ఏంటి ఇంజనీరింగ్ వచ్చేసాం మాకు ఫ్రీడమ్ లేదా ఇది అనుకున్నాం. ఆ రోజుల్లో మాకు ఫ్రీడమ్ ఉందని ఎప్పుడు తెలిసిందంటే ఇప్పుడు తెలుస్తుంది మాకు ఫ్రీడమ్. ఈ ఫ్రీడమ్ అప్పుడు ఉంటుంటే ఇలా మాకు ఎలిజిబిలిటీ ఉండదు, మీరు ఇలా మాట్లాడరు, నన్ను మీరు పిల్లలు ఆ ఫ్యాకల్టీకి స్టూడెంట్ ఉన్న రిలేషన్ ఏంటో కూడా ఆ రోజు తెలుసు కాబట్టి ఈరోజు మీ ముందు రాగలిగారు సార్. అండ్ ఆ రోజు నాకు పిక్నిక్ కేవీ రమేష్ సార్, భద్రం సార్, పీసీకే సార్, ఎం రమేష్ సార్, ముగ్గురు సార్ వీళ్ళందరూ నా క్లాసు మీరు ఎవరైనా అటెండ్ అవరా పాస్ అవుతుంది, నువ్వు అటెండ్ అవరా పాస్ అవుతుంటే సార్ అవుతాను సార్ అని చెప్పి సో అలాగా నన్ను అంత మోటివేట్ చేసి ఈరోజు ఆ ఎలిజిబిలిటీ లేకపోయినా మీ ముందు నిల్చోబెట్టి ఆ ఫీలింగ్ షేర్ చేసుకున్నట్టుగా చేశారు సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. అండ్ భద్రం సార్ కోసం చెప్పాలంటే చెప్తూనే ఉండాలి. నాక్ ఈవెంట్ కూడా నాకే అప్ చెప్పారు, నాకు స్టూడెంట్ కోఆర్డినేటర్ నాక్లో. అండ్ దాని తర్వాత వచ్చేసి వేరియస్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ కాలేజ్ డైరీ అనేది 2016 గీతం కాలేజ్ డైరీ అనేది ప్రెసిడెంట్ గారి చేతుల మీదుగా నా చేత దాన్ని ఇనాగ్రేట్ చేయించారు. ఆ క్రెడిట్ కూడా నాకు భద్రం సార్ వచ్చింది. అండ్ ఏ ఈవెంట్ చేసినా, ఏ కాలేజ్లో ఏ కల్చరల్ జరిగినా, టెక్నికల్ జరిగినా భాష ఉన్నాడు, భాష చూసుకుంటాడు. అంటే బయట తిరుగుతాడు కాబట్టి భాషలో చూసుకుంటాడు. అలాగా నాకు సపోర్ట్ చేసి అన్ని విధాలుగా నన్ను కనకళ్ళు కట్టుకుంటూ వచ్చి ఈరోజు మంచిగా సార్ అంటే జాబ్ అని కాదు. సో ఆ రోజు ఆ డిసిప్లైన్ ఈరోజు నేను ఈ విధంగా మీ ముందు నిల్చొని హ్యాపీగా మా పేరెంట్స్కి ప్రౌడ్ సన్గా నేను ఫీల్ అయ్యేట్టుగా చేసుకుంటానంటే మీ అందరి బ్లెస్సింగ్స్ ఉండడం వల్ల మీరు ఉన్నాను సార్. అండ్ మీ బ్లెస్సింగ్స్, మీ సజెషన్స్ ఆల్ టైమ్ మాకు ఉండాలి, కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి సార్ అది. అండ్ కోవిడ్ నుంచి మీరు రికవర్ అయ్యారంటే అది మీ స్ట్రాంగ్నెస్ కాదు సార్, 100% చెప్తున్నాను. మీరు మాకు ఇచ్చిన సపోర్ట్ కాలేజ్ అయ్యాక తెలుసు. స్టూడెంట్ ఎప్పుడు కాలేజ్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఫ్యాకల్టీ మీద వాల్యూ తెలియదు సార్, అది స్టూడెంట్ లైఫ్ ఉంటుంది. బట్ వెళ్ళాక అదే భద్రం సార్, రమేష్ సార్, ఆ రోజు రమేష్ సార్ పెట్టడం వల్ల ఓకే నేను చేసిన తప్పు.
I offer my namaskaram to everybody. So this is, for the people. with the same commitment and enthusiasm every single day. I am sure you are carrying the same passion today as you were on your first day of work. You have been a multifaceted person, be it teaching, research, administration. You have done it all. And let me tell you, you have done it with great success. For me, you are a leader.
Many times on seeing you how you manage things with patience and with beautiful humor. The support and love you give to the family and also to the job is really amazing. And we look to you to maintain a good work-life balance. Please keep up the same cheerfulness and be the best as you always are.
Was nice, amazing, and best friend, Veera, amazing, Kiwi, my student present in school, colleagues. It's a great happiness to be with you today. I'm really first thankful to God for good life. So many lives and so many students graduated. I started my career in Veera in 1988. And we work very enthusiastically, and in fact we have a competition among ourselves. Because when we teach, taught the students, first of all the drawing, we had a problem of the panel. How to explain panel? We have the drawing, everything 3D or 2D, whatever it is. At the time 3D is not like 2D. So what we thought, we designed a modern panel doors, and like that we used to get concept, and we used to give the students that just for all our colleagues, Bhadram Sir, and all these things. And I was allotted with the first fluid mechanism, the first day. When I joined in September as a teacher, at the Teacher's Day, at that time, Professor Srinivas asked me to take the fluid mechanics. I thought, okay, with the civil, these people will behind me, but he said, go to the electrical. At that time, everybody scared me because Jawaharlal was the head of the department. So, first day, fluid mechanics, that you know how much people. So, then I approached Balaji, because Balaji was the expert at that time, the fluid mechanics was teaching. So, like that, I started my journey. 3 years I continued. And we rolled out, we actually worked for the Geeta till now. Till now we love Geeta, we are for the Geeta. The reason is, normally if any person get a government job, immediately they quit the private job and rush into the government. That to how we cracked the ABPS exam. We wrote all the exam enthusiastically. Night 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, early morning. At that time, I was doing the ME. And we came out of the hall saying that we cracked the exam. But next day, ABP said all the exams are cancelled. Why? Because in the Eluru center, calculator allowed. Calculator should not be allowed in the object type, but in the center. So, for that entire state they cancelled. You just see our entire enthusiasm has gone. Again we prepared, and there is a competition between my MTech colleagues because the Zone 1 we have 3 people, so we should not talk Zone 1 because there are only 3 posts. So I used to talk to Zone 9, Mr. Kiran Reddy, who was in the Tirupati, and get notes from him to the Zone 1. So that is the situation, like tough competition of ABPS exam. Second time we wrote, we got selection. But when we went to the Hyderabad, the questions they asked was so simple. I said, by the time my friends, some of the friends said, already sold. Most were sold. So what the chairman of the APPSC asked me, why the color of the sea is blue? This is a very simple connection. Then I decided, okay, those are not for us, it's already sold. But subject wise, Osmania University people asked us, and we cracked that one. I got highest marks in the Zone 1, and we got the selection, the R&B Vijayanaram. But we have love with Geeta. that time students were so fascinated. I know that once we give 10 problems, they used to come. We thought, okay, they will come after 7 days. But Saraswati from TCS now, she's very head. She said, sir, I completed the problems. Can you give it someone? He's scared. So, what problem, tough problem we used to give practical is they used to crack. So, like that, that is the interaction with us, with the students. We said, we love Geeta, we don't love ABPs. Myself, Bhadram, we three with that post and we are dedicated for this. So the thing is the students, the commitment. And after that, 1995, President Garu asked me to start the new given salaries, buildings, fund, everything. That is a college has not given salaries for us. For all the 5 years, UGC has given salary for us. So like that we started the department. We worked like anything, and after that I got the opportunity to go abroad and took the leave and again came back. And again, after 10 years of service in Science College, I got the principal, the local college for 2 years, and then I got the dean by the president. He said at the time, just university started 1 year back, 2008. I said, go and get the experience. So I got the experience of 2 years as a principal, the JNTU affiliated colleges, and 2010, out of the 300 colleges, I got the Best Teacher Award given by the JNTU. At that time, Vice Chancellor was a professor in US. So these are some of the achievements, and the consultancy work, survey work, as Venkatesh you have seen from years, Venkatesh, Veera, these are the people specialists for this thing. And we used to take up the work given for the student. So we started Learn While You Learn program without any name tag. We started that. We used to give 100 rupees per day for the student and hospital. So good. Students are enjoying. Getting 100 rupees means very good. So like that we used to do the surveys. And the present Kailasa Halli road was given by the Geeta. Present what we are enjoying Kailas Halli Ghat road. Mr. CBS Venkatramana, he was the vice chairman of the UDA at that time. Yes, so like that we interacted public and we established. And I was one of the member in the committee of the transport, traffic committee member, myself and Venkatesh, with the Deedan Commission. So like that we worked for the university to bring down the name and fame. And with the support of all our colleagues, we used to have a good, as Bala was telling, we don't have any barriers like electrical, civil, no. We used to interact with all the people, and we have only single canteen and Ramesh canteen, and we used to see and we used to enjoy. So like that our study journey, and we are very happy. The management is also giving a lot of support. And today actually my wife could not come because today she is in the FPP program. She's a dean, but she especially expressed her thankfulness to Professor Veera and Kotaraju, Balaji, Chandan Kumar and Suresh, Ubi Suresh who is a scholar, and Asur Babi, the director of the civil, who actually helped me during the COVID. Really, when I think that, I used to get tears. That is a situation where nobody will come and help. That is a situation. But somehow I asked, just only I called. In fact, I could not talk to my wife also. I thought, Mukund, please send me the electrical kettle and some foods because I want hot to the hospital. So, and just they said the oxygen is coming down, we have to shift. So at that time, I don't know, God helped me through TV in Veera and they shifted me like anything, and I was in ICU, nothing. Sometimes I used to get a call saying that please don't disturb me, because I was in the ICU, I don't know. And these people helped me and my colleagues, they prayed. And students, it's amazing. They used to get international calls from so many people, I don't know who has given this information. They said it is posted in the social media, and plasma, everybody is ready, colleagues from ECE, CSE. See, I enjoyed the direct plus student affairs because of the affection shown by the students. I never faced the pressure because we have the good colleagues, we have support. And they said, I done a lot of things. No, it is not a single man show. Always success means a team. We had a good team starting from my PA Ramesh, who used to do sit with me, and very, very hard they work. And Venugopal, he worked, and Suryababu, and also Sai Baba from Biotech. Wherever we could, I can say that I have formed one team that is called Fire Team. You know, Fire Team means they never ask time. If I say there is a hostel, there is a problem is there, please come. 10:30, 11 o'clock, the team should be there. That is the power of the Directorate of Student Affairs we manage. And all the 10 years started at 2011, 2nd November I took charge, and 28 I left. Till then, there is no single ragging case by the police in Geetham. It is a ragging free and no question of anything. We have a lot of network. Anything is there. One Kalyan birthday, I used to get message. Chiranjeev birthday, I used to get message. We know the big icons, but the other latest heroes also birthday they are celebrating at Bluebells or after the class was gate. Even gate also, after our main gate, we stopped it. And I said to Basha, you are specialist in settlement, don't do that. Because everybody is enjoying saying that Basha is hero. They are getting placement, you will not get placement. They will enjoy, they will say that you are hero, and you are also feeling that I am hero, I am settling them. And that council we made it. One day I got a sweet packet saying that he cleared some supplement. Really I felt so we have to motivate our students saying that right thing. So that is the only thing I have done it. Nothing more than that. I am very, very happy. Other than my civil department colleagues also made this program a grand success. I am sure that out of the college even will be there. We have got good service, absolutely service. And quickly I tell you, I did NSS programs at College of Engineering. Alumni Secretary I have done. Placement Officer Science College I have done. R&D Assistant Director I have done. Red Cross students I have done. What at most of the posts are here we have done it for the sake of being there. And I am really thankful to the present President, Director and other team members who trusted us and given the assignment. We fulfilled as per their expectations what we have done. And all the great boost of management. Because one thing, whenever we propose any activity, they said no. Because they trusted us. That is a great thing in our management. Never interfere. Why you are there? Only we have interference with the interaction with the principal, vice principal and other. Now presently at the time dean was not. So we used to have, at this level only we used to have all these things. Never approach anybody. And all the assistant principal, they helped me like secretary. All the people which I could not, if I could not mention any name, please forget. And ఇంకొకటి చెప్పాలి ఇక్కడ నేను ఎవరినైనా తెలుసో తెలియకో హర్ట్ చేస్తుంటే సర్వీస్లో వస్తుంటుంది అడ్మినిస్ట్రేట్ అన్న తర్వాత అంత కూల్గా ఉంటుంది somehow I used to maybe scolding because of it. Please forgive. It's not any personal. Just like అనవరమైతే కోపం అవ్వచ్చు ఏపీసీ మరి ఎందుకు చేయలేదు అనొచ్చు ధర్మ చేయమనుకో అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్లో వస్తుంటున్నాను యూ నో దాట్ personally I don't have any threat because of the parents culture they inculcate for us. I got the patience and as is Veera said doing this thing that is not a joke. I tell one thing, Vice Chancellor has given 1 year extension for me 2011 then after 2 years తర్వాత వీసీ నేను ఐ డోంట్ గివ్ ఐ గివ్ టిల్ ఫర్దర్ ఆర్డర్స్ తీసుకోండి సార్ నన్ను వదిలేంటి ఇన్నిసార్లు చేసాము మా నరేంద్ర గారు ఏమో స్టూడెంట్స్ తీసుకొస్తున్నారు అంటే అడ్మిషన్స్ కదా నేను స్టూడెంట్స్ జాగ్రత్త కాపాడు తీసుకురావడం ఈజీ కానీ పట్టుకోవడం వీళ్ళు కష్టం కదా డిఫరెంట్ కల్చర్స్ వినరు మాట ఇలా హాస్టల్ నుంచి ఎండాడు వెళ్ళాడు రామ్మోహన్ ఫోన్ చేస్తారు వచ్చేటప్పుడు అమ్మాయి స్పీడ్ బ్రేకర్ నుంచి పడిపోయింది హాస్పిటల్ రాత్రి 10 రామ్మోహన్ ఫోన్ వస్తే మాకు టెర్రర్ కిరణ్ ఫోన్ వస్తే టెర్రర్ అది ఏదో అయిందని పాప ఇలా వెళ్తే హాస్టల్ నుంచి వెళ్ళి పెట్రోల్ కొట్టించుకోవడం వెళ్ళి అమ్మాయి ఆ స్పీకర్ ఫోన్ చూసుకొని పడిపోయింది అంటే ఛత్తీస్గఢ్లో ఫాదర్ ఉంటారు వాళ్ళకి మెసేజ్ వీళ్ళకి మెసేజ్ మన కోఆర్డినేటర్ పరిగెట్టి పెట్టించుకోవడం. సో లాట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ బట్ కూల్గా అంతా మనం చేశారు. అండ్ పోలీస్ ఎక్కడ కూడా కేసెస్ అక్కడ స్పోర్ట్ పడిపోయిందని అమ్మాయి లైసెన్స్ ఉండదు. ది గ్రేటెస్ట్ థింగ్ ఇస్ దెర్ ఇస్ నో లైసెన్స్. దెన్ వీ ఫెల్ట్ దట్ వీ టాక్ టు ద కమిషనర్ అండ్ మనకి డ్రైవింగ్ మేళాని డ్రైవింగ్ లైసెన్స్ గివెన్ ఇన్ ద కాలేజ్. We conducted driving test. Commissioner has come here with all the equipment and ikkade fingerprints and chesi. That is one good achievement with the direct national debates. Chaala mandiki driving license ante na పూర్తిగా ఆటో ఇంకోటి అన్నారన్న స్టూడెంట్ ఎవరైనా ఆటో ఎక్కితే నీ ఉద్యోగం తీయేస్తాను. దీనికి పోకుండా బస్సులకి ఎందుకు వస్తాను వేస్తాను. నువ్వు మాత్రం స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎందుకు ఆటో అప్పుడు యాక్సిడెంట్ అయిపోతుంది. చెప్తున్నా నాకు ఫీల్ట్ అయిపోయింది సాగన. ఈ కౌన్సిలింగ్ చేస్తే పేరెంట్స్ ఏమన్నారంటే మాకు 3 కార్లు ఉన్నాయండి, మా మనోడు నేను డ్రాప్ చేస్తాను, నీకెందుకు బస్సు పెట్టాలని వాళ్ళు కన్విన్స్ చేసుకొని ముఖ్యంగా మా ప్రెసిడెంట్ గారు కన్విన్స్ చేస్తారు. ఆయన ఉంటే నీకు ఎన్ని బస్సులు కావాలి, 50 బస్సులు ఇదిగో బిందు డిపో మేనేజ్ ఇక్కడే ఉంది, నీకు రేపు వస్తుంది, నీకు ఎన్ని కావాలో చెప్పండి. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ది థింగ్స్ వీ హ్యాడ్ టు మేనేజ్. శ్రీ మన వేణుగోపాల్ చెప్పినట్టు ఇఫ్ ఐ సే ఇట్ మీన్స్ యూ షుడ్ నాట్ అనేవారు. అందుకని ఆయన ఏదో చెప్పినప్పుడు ఆలోచించి ఇందాక ఆయన ఉన్నట్టు 10 నిమిషాలు వెయిట్ చేసి చేసేవాడు. బట్ వీఆర్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ. కూడా మాకు చాలా సపోర్ట్ చేసింది. వీఆర్ వెరీ లక్కీ టు హ్యావ్ ఎ గుడ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్. గుడ్ ఓల్డ్ డేస్ మాకు వెంకటేశ్వర చేస్తాం వేరే డెసిగ్నేషన్ ఆయన వైస్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ మేము ఏదో జస్ట్ హ్యావ్ ఎ గుడ్ ఇంటరాక్షన్, గుడ్ సపోర్ట్. ఇమీడియట్గా ఏదైనా కావాలంటే హెల్ప్ వితిన్ మినిట్స్ అయ్యేది. అది మేడ్ సో దీస్ ఆర్ ది మై థింగ్స్. అండ్ కన్సల్టెన్సీ అనేది నేనే కాదు, మా బాలాజీ గారు చేస్తారు, బ్రేక్ కెనాల్స్ అన్నీ చేశారు. ఇదేదో నా గురించి డన్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్. సో మన పార్టీ ఎందుకంటే మన బ్రాంచ్ పైకి వెళ్ళాలంటే మనకు నేను ఒక్క మాట మీ రెజ్యూమ్ ఎవరి కోసం చేయదు, టీఆర్ఎస్ కోసం వాటి గురించి కాదు. మన రెజ్యూమ్ స్ట్రెంత్ అయితే మనం ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా మనకు తెలుస్తుంది. సో ఐ టు మేక్ యువర్ రెజ్యూమ్ స్ట్రాంగ్ ఫర్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్, నాట్ ఫర్ ద ఇఫ్ యూ మేక్ స్ట్రాంగ్ ఆటోమేటిక్లీ హెల్ప్ టు ద కాలేజ్. కాలేజీ కోసం చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంటే డిసప్పాయింట్మెంట్ ఎక్కడ వచ్చిందనుకోండి, మనం రీసెర్చ్ ఆపేస్తాం, కన్సల్టెన్సీ ఆపేస్తాం. ఇఫ్ యూ డూ ఫర్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ యూ విల్ గ్రో లైక్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఓన్లీ మెసేజ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు గివ్ ఇట్ టు మై యంగ్స్టర్ హూ ఆర్ ఎంథూసియాస్టిక్. డూ దాట్. మనకి మాత్రం చాలా వర్క్స్ సివిల్లో కన్సల్టెన్సీ ఉంటుంది. మనకి మొత్తం చూస్తున్నారు కదా ట్రాఫిక్లో ఎన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. అసలు ట్రాఫిక్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అంటే వెంకటేష్ స్టార్ట్ చేసాడు ల్యాబ్. అప్పుడు ఉండేది అలా very happy. We got all the support from all the leaders, management, president, vice president, everything. And we are innovative with the projects we have done it. With a lot of satisfaction, self-satisfaction. With a lot of self-satisfaction, I am just taking retirement. And we are definitely, whenever any services are required, I am here to definitely help anytime. Thank you very much for